Hello everyone, in this video I'm reacting to is MatPat seriously running for president. The original videos linked in the description.
MatPat just shook the internet and announced his entry into US politics. But what is he doing? People
Okay,
in the
let's see.
replies of this tweet are visibly excited, but
I see.
understandably confused. Some people
Yeah.
even think that this is the start of his campaign for presidency, and
see.
while it's not at that level yet, the reality is that it can absolutely be the start of an ambitious political career. My name is Renu, and if you find this breakdown helpful, remember to leave a like and subscribe for more stories like this. Let's break down exactly what's going on and get right into it. Now, if you don't know, MatPat is one of YouTube's largest creators. He's most known for his 19.6 million subscriber channel, The Game Theorist. But he's not just a silly gaming YouTube channel. He owns and manages several other channels about topics like film, food, and style. So what is MatPat doing? MatPat is helping to launch a bipartisan caucus within the House of Representatives, the Creator Economy Caucus. That's a lot of words, but let's break it down slowly. So what's important to note is that this is bipartisan, meaning that it intends to and has the support of both major political parties within the United States, that being the Democrats and the Republicans. And we have good reason to believe it's bipartisan too, because this press conference was jointly held, notably by Beth Van Dyne and Yvette Clarke. These are congresswomen who are within the House of Representatives, who are in charge of making laws and policies and getting them to pass through Congress. So what is a caucus? A caucus within the House of Representatives is a group of lawmakers who share a common interest or policy goal. Caucuses consist of lawmakers in Congress. These are formal members, and they're meant to represent the interests of certain people. And in this case, content creators. They work with outside stakeholders like MatPat and Steph in order to be better informed on topics that interest content creators so that they can better represent them. So what topics and issues are important to the Creator Economy Caucus? In the video, MatPat talks about the following issues.
Online privacy, responsible use of AI, addictive algorithms, protection of children on the internet, the list goes on and on.
He makes a case that content creators have had direct contact with issues that actually affect pretty much everyone within the United States in this age of the internet. Think about DMCA, the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, and how it was passed in 1998 and is still active today. Think about all the issues that have come with it and the legal battles that have fought about it within just YouTube alone. Now you might be thinking, does the CEC represent me, the viewer? Yes and no. The Creator Economy Caucus, by its name, is meant to represent the interests of content creators. This might mean things like raising awareness on certain issues, like how content creators might want to be included under the no tax on tips clause, or fairer revenue splits from major platforms, or maybe a redraft of the DMCA. On its face, their job is to let the House know exactly what content creators think about certain laws being passed. But MatPat specifically names issues that content creators have had direct contact with, so like online privacy, AI, protecting children on the internet, like I mentioned before. If you're watching this video, then that means you're on the internet. You consume content every minute you are online almost. So chances are this directly impacts you. Having freedom on the internet, artists competing against AI, your little brother, sister, cousins, or your child spending too much time on TikTok or YouTube and rotting their brain. All of these are issues that people online are very likely to have a deep interest in. On its most fundamental level, this will directly influence the content creators that you subscribe to, and so it will absolutely influence the content that you consume. The outreach
and I'm going
is
to my content
massive.
right now.
Now you might be thinking, why do content creators matter? Aren't they just a disruptive group of people on the internet making clickbait and doing anything for views? Well, no. Content creators aren't just this colorful cast of people you see on online platforms. With a significant following, they're independent small business owners on its face, producing merchandise and providing effective outlets for advertisers to put their brand on. Not only that, large enough creators hire people from video editors to cameramen to technical and production engineers that can manage a live stream. According to 2024 US YouTube Impact Report, YouTube's creative ecosystem contributed 55 billion US dollars to the US GDP, supporting the
Wow.
equivalent of 490,000 full-time jobs in the United States, and that's only what
Yeah.
YouTube sees. The potential for Creator Economy Caucus is huge.
Yes.
If the House and other political figures regard it seriously, then you have to think about the kind of soft power and influence that MatPat will have and the other content creators that he lets in on the operation. Political candidates and representatives can theoretically get free advertising and outreach using his platform. Be honest, before this, have you ever heard of Beth Van Dyne or Yvette Clarke?
No.
Probably not, but now their names are on your radar, and that's exactly the kind of influence creators can have. This one tweet over the announcement of a political caucus that half the people replying don't even know what a political caucus is has over 11 million views at the time of writing. How many people, other than MatPat, have a way to get that many people to watch one thing? Imagine if he was announcing a campaign to become US president. The internet would explode. The CEC's main prerogative is to educate lawmakers on the issues that matter to creators. And the issues that matter to creators can be the issues that matter to you. Actually, it absolutely would be, because you consume a lot of the content on the internet. Creators can gauge their community's concerns through metrics like watch time and engagement, data that can offer real insight into what online audiences care about. If you're an artist or a video editor, script writer, cameraman, or just someone who posts things online, and if you receive just a single penny from ad revenue, this matters to you. The potential for the CEC's outreach is enormous, and the amount of influence they can hold over lawmakers is potentially scary, but hopefully the fact that this group is intended to be bipartisan will mean that it involves itself directly related to issues on digital media or the creator ecosystem, so that creators everywhere and their audience can feel like they have a say in politics. What I really like about this move personally is that it can inspire generations of people to have an actual interest in politics and how we make our laws and how they can become active within
this video is very
sort of realm. So final question, which I said I would answer in the beginning, is MatPat running for president? No. But notably, this could be the humble beginnings of a political career. Most politicians begin by championing a niche issue and founding advocacy coalitions, caucuses, or nonprofits. Examples include Elizabeth Warren, who eventually helped create the CFPB before running the Senate, or Andrew Yang, who ran a nonprofit and advocated for UBI, Universal Basic Income, before running in the Democratic Party presidential primary of 2020. So you never know. He could be setting all that up. But that's just a theory. A game theory.
Interesting.
If you found this breakdown helpful, give it a like and subscribe for more videos on interesting topics like this. My name is Renu, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye. So yeah, guys, if you enjoyed my reaction to this video, then you should subscribe to YouTube channel and turn on post notifications. Everyone has a great day. Bye.